Hi, in this video we are going to practice using the imperative. This is a practice activity, while we look at how to carry out research and write a research report. Okay, so for that, I would like to ask you first some questions. In which classes do you have to do research? Which classes, right? Which sources of information do you think are the most important in a research? Observation, books, newspapers, interviews, all of them? Which? Have you ever written a research report? All right, that's actually going to be the main activity here. But before I give you the main activity, I would like for you to read some steps before writing the research report. So this will be, let's say, a preparation text for you. Read the following text listing the steps to carry out some research before you complete the main practice activity. Let's read it quickly. Number 1, define the question or problem you will address, right? Number 2, consider the answer to the general issue or question you pose. Number 3, look up the basic terms of your research question in order to have a basic understanding of the topic. Good. Number 4, check the background information in books and photographs. Read the definitions in recognized dictionaries. All right. 5, interview experts, witnesses, and professionals who have conducted research in the past. Okay. 6, analyze whether the source is primary, data originated from people who were in direct contact with a given situation, or secondary, discussions about primary sources, like books, for example, are discussions about what people saw. 7, look for sources that contrast the information. All right? And 8, start writing. So before you write, those are the steps that you have to follow so that you're ready to write your research report. So this actually is going to be your practice activity, just like this. It says, arrange the steps of the following instructions for how to write a research report. Write the numbers 1 to 10 in front of each step. So for this video, I want you to look at these statements listing how to write a research report, and you have to analyze them. Which goes first? Do you start, for example, with print the final paper? Logically, that is not the answer. That might be the last one. But anyway, these are the steps. I want you to think carefully and pay attention to what they imply, what goes first, what goes next, and what goes last. And in a moment, I am going to give you the order that, let's say, academic texts and researchers think writing a paper should have. All right, so pause my video, complete the activity, and I'll see you in a moment. Great. I hope that you really took the time to read all those statements and that you already have a proposal of the numbers in which the order in which each of those steps goes. All right, so here are the answers. Number 1, define the reason why this research should be done. Okay, so these are some probably you found some preliminary steps before you actually write the report. So this is the first thing that you need to do: define the reason why this research should be done. Number 2, define the question or problem you will address. Discuss basic terms, time periods, and disciplines. Yes, because you need to have that clarity before you start writing, or actually before conducting your research. So some of these steps that you found here are part of the research process, actually. Number 3, identify primary sources or data sources. Number 4, interpret the information you found. Okay, now that you interpreted the information that you found, now you're ready to organize your notes to write your report. Number 5, organize and outline with the structure of your text. Outline, like the structure, how you are going to put together all the information. Number 6, prepare a draft in which you will answer the main question with the thesis statement and supporting ideas. The thesis statement is the summary of your conclusion of the research. That means that summarizes what you are going to write in your whole report. And then your supporting ideas, how you are going to support that claim that you made. Number 7, check the spelling and also the citations of your paper. Everything that you have included there, check that mechanics, for example. Number 8, prepare the bibliography. Yes. Number 9, add comments to your draft. Read it. Probably this is the longest part of your process. Read it and make any necessary corrections. You can do this over and over until you're happy with it. And finally, number 10 is print the final paper. All right? So the idea of this activity is for you to think about the research process and especially at the end, how to write that research report. Okay? So for this pronunciation activity, you are going to listen to this list of 10 steps towards writing a research report. But I would like you to reflect on each of the steps so that you have very good clarity about how to conduct research and how to write a research report. So I am going to pause my video so you listen to the pronunciation of these steps and you practice your pronunciation as you reflect on each of those steps. All right? So I'm pausing my video. Listen and practice, please.
1. Define the reason why this research should be done. 2. Define the question or problem you will address. Discuss basic terms, time periods, and disciplines. 3. Identify primary sources or data sources. 4. Interpret the information you found. 5. Organize an outline with the structure of your text. 6. Prepare a draft in which you will answer the main question with the thesis statement and supporting ideas. 7. Check the spelling and also the citations of your paper. 8. Prepare a bibliography. 9. Add comments to your draft. Read it and make any necessary corrections. And 10. Print the final paper.
Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. So in this video, we have reviewed how to conduct research and how to write a research report, or they call it also a research paper. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.